Solomon, you ready for us?
Yeah.
Never know what will happen. Hi, welcome to Pennie Sense. My name is Pennie Carroll, owner-broker of PCA Real Estate, and with me today is...
Mark Vandertag, Realtor with Pennie Carroll and Associates. This is the only broker I'd ever worked for.
It's the only one that will hire him.
There you go. That's us. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mark, it has seemed like a while since you've been in this hot seat.
Yes, it's been a while.
What I'd like to talk about today, you know what? We kind of fall in the category of old people.
Yes, I'm proud.
Okay, we got wisdom, maybe?
Well, I lived this long.
That's true, too.
Right? My mom didn't just think it would happen, so...
And you made it.
I made it.
So I've been in real estate 21 years. You've been serving the general public for how many in two different roles?
Over 42 years.
42 years.
Yeah.
Your first and main career was with being a pastor?
Yeah, I was a pastor for 42 years and then flipped homes with a couple other guys while I was a pastor because I get bored easy. And so we did that for 13 years. And then I called up Pennie one day and said, hey, I'd like to join your team. And she said, well, go get your license and then we'll talk. Believing, I think, and hoping I would never do that.
Not hoping, but I didn't believe it. I have a lot of people that say that.
Yeah.
And you did.
I did.
So one thing I will learn that I have learned about you.
Yeah.
When you say you're going to do something, you do it.
You bet. You got to get it done.
You get it done.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that has related really well over into the housing market.
Yeah.
I guess as everybody has a perception or an idea about the housing market and what it is like to maybe be on our side.
Yeah.
What are some things that you recall that you've learned through the process?
Well, I learn something every day.
Right.
I just talked to a lender this morning because I had a question about property taxes, and he said, I have never heard of that before. And he's been in the job 10 years. And so I said, well, I'm glad I give you a new challenge.
Wow.
So he's emailing me back the answer to the question. So there's new stuff every day. But one of the things I have come to really appreciate, even though it's not one of my strengths, is details. The number of details in this profession is truly amazing.
Yeah. And I would say because we fly fast and hard when we're helping buyers and sellers.
Yeah.
It is good to have someone sitting behind the desk working those details, which the camera, I'm not sure if they're zoomed in, but the door to the left is the door that handles all the details for us.
That's right.
So it's a very detailed oriented job. I would say that I didn't realize that sometimes just because someone says they're pre-approved or even because the lender says they're pre-approved that they are able to get the house.
That's right.
We have seen things fall apart because if you don't tell the lender, they will find out.
Right. Absolutely.
So some skeletons in the closet might come out. Don't necessarily call them skeletons, maybe hurdles, and we can work through those.
Sure.
If we know ahead.
If you know ahead. And so to be as transparent as possible is really one of the other things I think is important with a seller disclosure, with your finances, just to be able to be very clear about what the story is. And then you can move forward with confidence.
Yep. Transparency, details, little things like I didn't realize you can't sometimes put things in the purchase agreement like, oh, I'd like that pool table, that refrigerator. The lender doesn't want to know that they're borrowing money on personal items, right?
That's right. That's right. And sometimes in the MLS, it'll say these things are included. And so we put those in an addendum, or if it's just a couple of things, and we put it in a specific line on a purchase agreement. But appraisers, they have a set program and protocol that they follow, and they want to make sure they're correctly placing a value on the house.
Yes. I would say that experience goes a long way in our industry.
Oh, yeah.
And being able to help someone through those difficulties and then being able to celebrate with them at the end with the keys is probably one of the most rewarding things.
Absolutely. And, when you're working with people, it could be, like I'm working with a couple now, it was a year this month.
That they contacted you or that you started?
That we started.
Wow.
Yeah. We wrote the first purchase agreement, I think, April 22nd.
It is a relationship.
Last year. And so you really walk with people. Who knows what else is going to happen? I had a seller actually die.
Oh, no.
During the process.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, wow. Well, the cool thing was I did her funeral.
Oh, my word,
Worked out perfect. Full service real estate.
One more thing then. It is full service because I will end on this.
Yeah.
You have buried your clients.
Yes.
But you have also married your clients.
Well, I have done weddings for some of the folks who've wanted to buy a house. So that's been fun.
How many weddings have we had here, Mark?
I think we've had 2 or 3.
Two, for sure, that I can think of.
Yeah.
Anyway, full service real estate agent, Mark Vandertag, and we love to help people. Tune in next week for Penny Sense, and you can find all of Mark's contact information right below. Thank you.
Thank you.